Hey everyone, it's Bryson.
And Liz.
Oh my god, this is a bloodbath. This is just total domination against an excellent Browns team. It was 45-7. Oh my god, the Patriots were actually losing this game in the beginning.
Yeah, the only points the Browns scored was on the opening drive.
Well, I would run through the game. Browns' first drive was their only good drive.
Nothing else there's nothing else that they did.
And that was basically Johnson, who ran the ball well. Johnson, I think, ended up with about 100 yards, but most of those yards were on his first drive and then garbage time when the Patriots had backed off. So really, actually not that great a game running football for the Browns.
So I don't really think we need to talk about drive by drive because it was such a ridiculous game.
That was the only good drive for the Browns.
I mean, for us.
I mean,
Hunter Henry had a pair of touchdowns.
Yep.
Myers finally got his touchdown at the end of the game.
I know he did.
Unfortunately, his the corner who tackled him broke his neck or something.
He did a poor tackle on the play. He dove helmet first, which you should never do. And unfortunately, he hit Jacoby Myers in the midsection and looks like broke his neck.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out what happened. We were trying to figure out what happened to him because the commercial break was really long, and we were expecting an ambulance to come out onto the field because they had all sorts of boards and equipment and stuff, and you could see, and they strapped him in and belted him in, and luckily he could move all his arms and legs, so hopefully he'll be okay.
But man, this is why you got to be really careful with when you do diving tackles.
Yeah. Don't
ever lead with your helmet on a diving tackle. And that's why, because if your neck twists like that,
yeah,
you're gonna break it, and it's incredibly scary. Hopefully he'll be all right, but man, it was frightening. But the entire team gave out the field on that Myers touchdown. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
guys got the most receiving yards I think ever for a guy without a touchdown. Well,
that's over.
That's over.
And then Stevenson had a couple touchdowns as well.
Fantastic. I don't even know how he played in this game. He didn't practice all week. Came off the protocol at the last second and got 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Had one bad drop, admittedly, but other than that, he was good. Pretty much, Browns do nothing.
Nothing. There's really nothing to mention.
Their second drive was picked off by Duggar. Damn near get a pick 6 on it.
There were at least 3 or 4 passes by Baker that should have been picked.
There was only 4 picks.
Yeah. They were all nearly intercepted.
This is basically the drives. Like, first drive, Patriots touchdown. The second drive was a touchdown. The third drive was a 99-yard drive touchdown. They started at not the 1-yard line, the half-yard line. Because the one problem in this game was the punt return game.
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers should not be returning punts because he doesn't know
He didn't
how
even
to catch
return them. He just let them go.
He just looked at them, and unfortunately, when you do that, when it hits at the 15, it's going to roll to the 1. And then they got, I think, a holding penalty on top of it. So it was at the half-yard line.
But they did that not once.
And they got...
not twice. They had 3 drives that were over 90 yards.
Yeah, I know. And
just insane.
Just crazy. You had the great touch throw to Myers and then the touchdown to Bourne splitting the defenders.
That was the most ridiculous catch ever. It was ridiculous.
The Browns were such a disaster in this game. They fumbled like twice. Somehow got lucky that it wasn't... Uche over jumped to the first fumble.
Yeah.
And the second one, it went out of bounds. But
Myles Garrett got to Jones twice.
Oh, they had a great game plan against him. They screened his side and forced him to constantly move. They tired him out.
The one thing that I think made a major difference for the offense in this game was Trent Brown being back.
He was fantastic.
That really helped.
He's fantastic.
The other thing I thought that really helped that I don't think a lot of people will appreciate is how well Harry blocked in this game.
He blocked really well downfield. He's actually the reason he scored with Stevenson, why they ran so well with him.
Harry blocked really well.
His blocking on that, particularly that left side, he did very good downfield. He had a good catch in this game too. The fourth drive of the Patriots is touchdown somehow, overcoming a hands-to-the-face penalty from... Oh, not a touchdown. They got a field goal because the drive stalled on the hands-to-the-face penalty by Wynn. Isaiah Wynn did have 2 bad penalties, but... and probably the worst chop block attempt I've ever seen in my life.
He just kind of like dove.
Dove and hit nobody. Like, dude, you have to hit him with your shoulder, man. If you got a chop block.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
That's one of the worst block attempts I've ever seen by a left tackle. But that was it. I mean, look, the problem with Wynn is that he makes critical mistakes about 2 to 3 times a game.
Yeah.
Hopefully that is something that can be coached out.
Right.
Because technically wise, he was solid in this game.
He was
Just
good.
A couple of mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, the weird thing was when we was getting to the end of the first half, the Browns decided to throw the ball with 20 seconds left. Dude, you get your ass kicked, kneel the ball.
Yeah, I was very surprised at the beginning of this game when Stevenson was running, and we didn't expect Stevenson to run at all.
Keep in mind, the Browns are the number 3 ranked rushing defense. Well, not anymore, but they were.
Geez, they gave up like 500 yards of almost 500 yards of offense in this game.
Not only did they gash them on the ground, they gashed them in the air. I mean, Hunter Henry was fantastic in this game.
He had the touchdown, and then the one sideline catch he made was crazy.
I mean, the only bad drive for the Patriots was
the first one.
The first drive of defense, but the first drive of the second half on offense, they went 3 and out.
Yeah, nothing happened that one.
That's it. That was the only time the Patriots punted. And that was it.
Just a wild game.
Mean, they got another 90-plus yard touchdown drive run by Stevenson. It's just crazy. There was a bad roughing call against Wise in this game, but the officiating was mostly pretty good.
It was okay in this game for a change.
It was pretty good, other than I think of the roughing call that was not
a little ticky-tacky.
But whatever. Judon got a sack. I think he got 2 sacks. Van Noy got a sack. Some other guy got a sack. I don't remember the guy's name.
Moores or something?
No. Mac got him on a hard count in this game. Everything was working well for the Patriots. Even Hoyer moved him downfield and got the touchdown to Myers. So, you know.
The rest of the AFC should be on watch.
Yeah. And
they figured the Browns out. It was pretty incredible.
Bauer got the sack.
Just another
the
backup guy.
Right now, the Patriots look like either the best team in the AFC or the second best team in the AFC, maybe third. They're moving in the right direction, to say the least.
It feels like the Patriots of old, right? When they would start to come on in November time frame and then just be on fire for the rest of the season.
You look at the games that they've lost. Realistically, they should have beaten Miami, should have beaten Dallas.
Tampa Bay.
Should have beaten Tampa Bay. That's 3 wins. So they really should be 8-2.
Yeah.
They're that good of a team, and at this point, Mac Jones is clearly the best quarterback in the rookie draft.
There's no
should have been the number 1 pick.
There's no question now.
For sure, should have been the number 1 pick.
I'm starting to question. Barmore, they picked 32. I think he should have been in the top 10.
He was 32 or 31.
Yeah.
But they traded up for him. Like he should have been.
He should have been in the top 10
right now this year.
Yeah, top 10 player. Out of the draft.
And
then Stevenson was like what, a second round pick? I don't know.
Second round pick. He's been fantastic. Hopefully he's earned that number 2 back role consistently going forward, because he was great today.
I think we'll see Taylor be inactive a lot more.
I would hope so, because Stevenson. The thing is, not only can Stevenson run the ball, he typically can catch as well. He's a very Rex Burkhead kind of guy.
Right. He reminds me of Burkhead, but then he also reminds me of LeGarrette Blount as well. He's got a little bit of both of them.
He runs the screen game really well.
Yeah.
He did have 1 bad drop, admittedly, today, but that's unusual for him.
And they were so far ahead that it didn't really...
Karras missed a block in this game as well. To really stretch, basically, to find things that were negative, because they played almost perfectly.
Yeah.
The worst thing was just the punt return game. And that's going to be solved when Gunnar comes back, probably Thursday, because... they play the Falcons,
who just got destroyed by Dallas. Like 45-3 or something. Patriots should be able to beat the Falcons. We'll cover, the preview and stuff, but. And then the good thing is because it's a Thursday game, they will get a long break.
They will get a long break, and then they play Buffalo.
The Titans.
No, the Titans, right. Okay, that's going to be a good game, but they play the Titans without Julio Jones or Derrick Henry.
It'll be it's the Falcons, the Titans, then the Buffalo game, and then their bye.
I think the Patriots can beat, honestly, I think they can win all 4 of those games.
I think so. I think they can win out the rest. I mean, they could win out
the rest. They could win out the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll probably end up splitting Buffalo, but they're not getting swept by them.
I don't think
so. No
so.
way.
Not how badly Buffalo's been playing. I mean, they played the Jets
good.
today.
They played
so.
good today against the Jets, but
it's the Jets.
It's the Jets. But still, they did just lose to Jacksonville. So I mean, I don't know. The AFC is not that strong this year. So I don't know. Patriots. They look like they're a playoff caliber team for sure, and that's not bad because they started 1-3. Like this looked like it was going to be a horrible year.
Yeah.
They completely turned it around.
Yeah, I don't know what changed, but something did.
They started finishing games for one.
I mean, Mac and Hunter Henry to me feel like Gronk and Brady. It just feels like instant now.
They're great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And then Kendrick Bourne has been really good too. I mean, that touchdown catch was just incredible.
Yeah, well, it was perfectly placed, and you know, and who says Jones doesn't have any arm strength? I mean, what are you watching?
Yeah, please stop that conversation.
I mean, he's got plenty enough arm strength. He's accurate. He's smart. He's plenty of plays this game. He changed at the line.
Yeah, that one screenplay to Stevenson he changed.
Yeah, he changed some runs at the line. He's a great quarterback. He's got a much higher ceiling than I think people
realize.
Thought.
Yeah.
And it's definitely at the point where it's like if you're Jacksonville or the Jets or especially the 49ers who supposedly traded up for him.
Bro, what did you do?
Or the Bears who, traded up to get Justin Fields. It's like, what are you all doing?
What were you looking at in your film?
What are y'all doing? I mean,
think about it. He played for Alabama. He played for Nick Saban, who's like one of the best coaches of all time.
But people get infatuated with these guys that run around all the time as quarterbacks. Well, I've always said that the best quarterbacks have always been pocket passers.
I mean, you just look at the past and the history.
And the Roethlisbergers, the Peyton Mannings of the world. They've always been the best quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
He's fantastic. There's no question about it.
So.
Can't even buy his jersey.
I know you can't.
I want one. You can't get one.
You can't get it.
They're hard to find right now.
Yeah, I mean, look at Jones' stats today. 19 to 23, 198 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Not even anything that was close to an interception.
Hoyer was 3 for 3.
I know. I mean, and the thing is, if you look at his incompletions, at least 2 of those were throwaways.
Yeah.
I think maybe 3 of them were. There was one pass he missed downfield to Aguilar. That was it.
Yeah, because he was double.
And he overthrew him. That was it.
Yeah.
I mean, that I can remember.
Stevenson averaged like 5 yards a carry, which was
got 100
ridiculous.
yards on 20 carries.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fantastic. Kendrick Bourne ran the ball well to the outside. Bolden ran well. He got 10 yards a carry on 3 carries. I mean,
they were doing all sorts of fun stuff on offense.
Oh, they had him totally confused. And defensively, they disguise their coverages so damn well.
I don't even know what they're doing half the time.
It's hard to tell what they're running because they will follow guys as if it's man-to-man coverage, and it's not. It's zone coverage.
Yeah. I don't even know what they do on defense.
And then other times they'll just stand there like it's zone coverage, but all they're doing is switching off who's playing the man coverage. And it's completely confused everybody.
I don't know what they're doing.
And then sometimes they play it straight and you never know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
And
even on offense, they're kind of getting tricky with some plays too.
I know, they're running things extremely well. This defense is fantastic.
If it's Bill's son who's calling the defense, or if it's Patricia who's having a little bit of a fun with them right now, I don't know who's doing it.
It's hard to.
The defense is really amazing.
It's hard to do that kind of. You need really good communication. Like it's not easy to do that.
Yeah.
Because you got to switch your assignment on the fly. I mean, this team is great so far. So we'll see if we can take the Falcons down Thursday, hopefully, and. Just need Buffalo to lose one more game for us.
Yeah, I don't know what their schedule's like.
I don't know who they got next week, but that game coming up against Buffalo, that's a big one.
Oh yeah, that's right. We play the Colts in a couple weeks in Indianapolis.
Right, yeah.
With Carson Wentz.
Not
Maybe he won't turn into Peyton Manning this time we play him.
Was it Nick
Or
Folk.
was it Nick Folk in that game, or was it Carson Wentz in the Super
It
Bowl?
was Nick Folk in the Super Bowl. Carson Wentz tore his ACL. Carson Wentz has been mediocre, to say the least, ever since. I don't know. Whatever. So we're happy. Fantastic game.
I mean, I thought the Jets game we went to in person was great. This one
This
was
was better because this was a much tougher opponent. Like, the Cleveland Browns are a really good football team this year.
And they just got stomped.
And they got stomped.
Steamrolled.
Steamrolled, yeah. And literally their strengths didn't show up today. I mean, the Patriots ran it down their throats. They went right after their secondary. That was solid. I mean, man, everyone had a good game.
Their tight ends did some things for the Browns.
Hooper had a good game for the Browns, I think. He caught like 5 passes, but I mean, that's about it. I guess, their run game was okay in the first drive, and that was it. Well, whatever. Baker was horrible.
Yeah,
He got hurt too, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm really shocked that they played as well as they did.
I can't believe how bad he was. What was his final stat line? 11 of 21, 73 yards, a pick, and touchdown. Really should have had 3 picks.
I mean, our defense is playing lights out right now.
And really, even that first touchdown drive they had, when they went for it on 4th down, that should have been intercepted by McCourty on the previous play. So they should have had no points.
Yeah, they just got lucky.
So, man, just domination. All right, well, so we'll wrap this up, and hopefully we can win Thursday. That means I won't be able to stream Thursday.
Nope.
Oh, well, whatever. All right, take care.